So the other thing I wanted to talk about is what else happens when you start focusing on your manifestation. Focus work has two major roles in manifesting. And again, there's 3 steps in manifesting. They apply to the deliberate manifesting and the undeliberate or natural manifesting. So they're always in place in natural manifesting. When you don't do it deliberately, it just isn't noticeable, but they're the same steps. It's focus work, release resistance, and detach. But let's get back to focus work, because focus work has 2 major jobs. Focus work brings up resistance and attachment so that you can work through them. So the mistake that a lot of people make, and I don't usually tell people what they're doing wrong, but this is one of the big mistakes that they make, is just focus on the manifestation every time the resistance comes up. They just focus on the manifestation instead of actually releasing resistance and detaching, which both come from limiting beliefs. So you have to deal with limiting beliefs. You have to deal with it because it will eliminate resistance and attachment naturally and easily without you fighting it so hard and feeling bad. When you release resistance and detach, you start feeling better because your manifestation comes up because this is what you want, but you're not there. You're not in alignment with it. And you're becoming a whole different person that then will attract what you want. When you become a different person in the manifesting process, you then attract your manifestation because your manifestation is already in the alignment that you want to be at to get it. We manifest with the law of attraction. Like attracts like. That's what it states. Law of assumption is a tool. I call it belief work. It's not how we manifest. It's a tool for manifesting because manifesting is attracting things. Like attract like, and that's the law of attraction. So when we focus, it brings up resistance and attachment. You have to deal with it. Don't just focus, because this is one of the biggest jobs of focus work. The other job that focus work has is to soothe yourself. It sounds weird because it's kind of the opposite of bringing up resistance, but thinking about what you want can soothe yourself, at least for a couple of seconds until resistance comes up, because that's the only reason why we feel crappy during focus work is because that's resistance coming up so clearly. That's why it's so easy to find it when you focus properly on what you want and having it. So, taking a deep breath here. You want to focus on having it because that brings up the true feelings and the true issues. You release resistance and detach, and you also soothe yourself by thinking about having it. You're telling your mind to already have it. Then you take all the worries away, at least for a couple of seconds. Those are the 2 big jobs for focus work.